Okay, this is question number 8 on the June 2014 calculator paper. So question 8 says, Lorna carries out a survey about the number of times customers go to a shop. She asks a random 100 customers how many times they went to the shop last month. The table shows the results. So 4 people went no times. They didn't go to the shop at all. 11 people went 6 times. 17 people went 3 times to the shop. 1 out of the 100 customers is chosen at random. What is the probability that the customer went to the shop 5 or more times? So 5 or more times, in this survey, we're thinking about 5, 6, or more than 6. That's 5 or more times. So I need to add up these 3 values. 13 plus 11 plus 5. 13 plus 11 is 24, plus 5 is 29. And because there were 100 customers altogether, the probability is going to be 29 out of 100, or 29 over 100. This is a pretty straightforward probability question. You should be able to do it and be able to get the full marks. Let's look at part B. In part B, we're told last month the shop had a total of 1,500 customers. Work out an estimate for the number of customers who went to the shop exactly 2 times last month. Okay, so exactly 2 times, 13 customers went to the shop exactly 2 times. Okay, so 13 out of 100 customers. So the probability of going to the shop 2 times is going to be 13 out of 100. And 1,500 customers went to the shop, so I'm going to times that by 1,500, and that is going to give me my answer. I'm going to do this on my calculator. I'm going to make sure you can see it. I'm going to type it out just as it is. I'm going to use the fractions key to type in 13 over 100. Move the cursor out, across, and then times it by 1,500, and that's going to give me 195, which is what I will write in the answer space, 195. Okay, now this is pretty straightforward, right? You should be familiar with this type of question. Make sure you can do it, and again, make sure you are able to get the full marks in it. Let's look at part C. In part C, the question says, the owner of a different shop is carrying out a survey on ages of his customers. So he's carrying out a survey on the ages of his customers. He records the ages of the first 10 customers in his shop after 9 a.m. one morning. This may not be a suitable sample. So there are several reasons why this might not be a good sample. And we're given a fair bit of information here, and we can actually use the facts and the information given to us. He records the ages of the first 10 customers. 10 customers, if you know anything about sample sizing, 10 is quite a small sample size. So I'm actually going to write that in. The sample size is too small. Okay, so that's my first reason. The sample size is too small. The other bit of information they've given us is that he does this in the shop after 9 a.m. one morning. So if he's doing this on a school day, after 9 a.m., there wouldn't be any children of school age, school-going age, right, in his sample. So that's what I'm going to write. After 9 a.m., there will be no children or no school children so there would not be a fair sample of ages. Okay, these two are pretty straightforward. In your practice, you should have come across these ideas for why sampling may not be suitable, right? Make sure you can get those 2 marks in part C. Make sure you do understand the question and you can get all the marks in it.